Hello, this is Breakfast with Susanna Reid and Bill Turnbull.
Competitions deepens.
In the morning, were you happy as a child?
If you were, you're more likely to earn more money in later life. Now, 3 people have been rescued from a hot air balloon. Morel is going to be reporting live from the Pacific island of Guam just after 6:30 on how he did it.
They've taken part in an early morning workout with a difference.
You love a bit of Zumba, haven't you?
Well done to them. It's a brand spanking new record, just waiting to be broken. You've had that salty piece of brushing your teeth, calling you so much. Those are on papers.
You're watching great parts of Scotland. So, Carol, is with all the cuts, people having to... We saw an example there. Is that a realistic thing to do?
25 minutes past 6.
Where would you go to find the big... Perhaps France, or maybe even Germany? No, there's a man who's trying to establish Europe's biggest vineyard right here in the UK. So, where have we sent Steph?
Down to Alfriston in East Sussex to help him.
Make you richer for life.
Yeah, we're discussing new scientific research which suggests that being content as a teenager can have a profound effect on your earning power even a decade later.
And the secret millionaire, Terry George, who by his own admission had a very tough childhood just over an hour.
The 7th successive Six Nations from now, and they didn't concede a single try.
No. And before you, Bonneville, all here on the breakfast sofa.
First, our main story this morning. The
Prime Minister, Robin, faced after 7 o'clock. We are talking to a professional political lobbyist with a difference. Yesterday, I'm feeling a little
Well, you did not do just
sore around the foot area.
You did more than 1 mile, didn't you?
I did 6 of your sport relief miles, and if you did them as well, well done. And I sympathise with you this morning. Those are the main stories still to come on Breakfast. Steph's going to take a look at the growing popularity of in Europe. She did 6 of them as well.
Yeah, Gin last week.
Yes, he's the first person in half a century to explore the Mariana Trench, which is 7 miles below the Pacific. Still to come on the programme this morning. To a brand new vineyard in East.
It has Seb Coe in it.
Yes, it
doesn't say much, but he's in it.
Time now to get the news where you are. See you in a moment. To politicians deepens.
And Downton.
Satirical look at the team behind the organisation of the Olympics.
And Carol has the weather. Exactly who dined there on the grounds that the Camerons...
Now, 3 people have been rescued from a hot air balloon which got tangled in power lines near Well. The Hollywood film director James Cameron has just completed a dive to the bottom of the world's deepest ocean. He's the first... Shall we get it sorted? Yeah? You bring news this morning. For £250,000, you could have Premier League access to the leadership of the Conservative Party, an invitation to dine at Downing Street, and the possibility of influencing policy.
Those claims recorded in...
Member.
I'm a Labour Party member, but that isn't actually relevant, because if I'd heard exactly the same story from the Labour Party...
And influence on government policy is your business.
But there's secret and there's private. And you could use that adjective in both ways. And the number 10 argument is that these people were friends who happened to be donors.
Then if someone is a donor to a party, does that mean they have to stop having social contact?
Right. Mark Adams, thanks very much.
17 minutes past 8.
Still to come on the programme this morning, we're talking to John...
Good morning. And let's ask you first, when did you decide to go to the doctor? What did you notice was happening? And you were diagnosed a few years ago.
6 years ago, yes.
And you seem, remarkably well and fine. You're taking a new form of medication.
Professor Banerjee, it's oncoming tide of dementia.
Absolutely, there's factored
but in that case, how do you, if somebody's looking well and doesn't appear to be suffering, indeed. 24 minutes past 8 for most people, reaching the summit.
Like for more.
And this time he's taking a very special object with him. Do you have the medal with you?
I do. It's just...
Tell us about the original expedition.
Well, the original expedition in 1922, I mean, it was amazing. It really was. For their achievements.
And there was a pledge made at that moment.
Well, this is the amazing thing. Unfortunately, it kind of got lost, the 1924 expedition, for lots of reasons.
Do you find out about it?
Well, it was a very good friend of the family, Richard Robinson.
Tracked it down to
We've
Canada.
Tracked down a number of medals,
yeah.
so it's absolutely amazing.
Climbing Everest is a bit of a walk in the park for you, really, isn't it? For sure, the very
mind.
Best with your expedition.
Well, thank you very
lovely
much.
to meet you, and thank you for bringing the medal in.
And I think we'll also ask him, because he went with the Downton Abbey crew, didn't he?
Yes. Time now, though, to get the news where you are.
Morning. 6,500 people in Mexico City taking part in an early morning workout with a difference.
It's
because that's the first record that's been set. I surely can't. Isn't she?
Could get noisy later.
Isn't she?
Yes, she is. Sally.
The woods there.
Thank you very much, Sally. You're speaking quickly like you want to go.
It's the time
for the wolf howling.
Go on then. I'll stay.
The novelist Jodi Picoult is known for turning tough topics into bestsellers, and her latest book is no exception.
No, it's
Right.
Or if they've lived this life of freedom, do you release
Yes.
Man? Because he does exactly as you say. I mean, he lives.
So, you know, that's what you're looking for.
Now, Bill has promised us that you are going to teach us how to
am going to
howl
teach
like
you how to howl.
wolves.
Yes.
So what you need to know... But take a deeper breath next time, because we're going to do it all. That's what you're going for.
That's
That's
like
good.
something to
That
be
is
described
you.
as, isn't it? Yeah. This
That's
is a
good.
YouTube clip in the making.
It is, isn't it?
Okay.
Do I sound like 40?
Every dog in Britain is sitting up and watching the telly right now.
Probably.
We are
Fascinating.
never going to live that down.
You did very, very well.
Jodi, it's fantastic to talk to you.
All right. Thank you, Jodi.
Sure, thank you so much.
Your turn, I think. No? Oh.
It's a problem which can make it difficult to find a job, sustain a relationship, or be the parent you'd like to be. It's estimated 1 adult in 6 in England struggles with the basics of reading and writing.
This week, a new series...
Right, but you made a sort of conscious decision not to do
Yeah,
it this afternoon at 2:15, and it is on every day this week.
Yes,